Met her in a club down in Old Soho where you drink champagne. It tastes just like cherry cola, C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, la 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 Lola. I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh, my Lola, L-O-L-A Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman but talked like a man. Oh, my Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, la 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 Lola. Drank champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight. But Lola smiled and sat me on her knee and said, dear boy, won't you come home with me? Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy. When I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, la 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 Lola. I pushed her away, I walked to the door, I fell to the floor, I got down on my knees. Well, I looked at her and she at me. That's the way, that's how I wanted to stay, and I always wanted to be that way for my Lola, L-O-L-A Lola. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world, except for Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, la 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 Lola. Well, I left home just a week before, and I've never ever kissed a woman before. But Lola smiled and took me by the hand and said, dear boy, gonna make you a man. Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola, L-O-L-A Lola, la 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 Lola.
Hello and welcome to It Might Get Personal. That was Alex Weber singing Lola.
Thank you very
much. And Alex lives in the Bay Area,
correct,
but you are not from here.
Correct.
All right.
I'm from the UK.
The UK.
AKA right. England. And I've been here for about 4 years now.
Okay. Cool. So tell us about Lola. Why did you want to sing that one?
Well, this was a song that my dad informed me of. We used to go on driving trips, different places around the UK, and he always used to have a really cool tape, and Lola was one of the songs on that tape. But the main thing I think of when I play Lola is when he first came to see me play a gig at the Canterbury Tales in Canterbury, England, in Kent. And I surprised him by playing this particular song, and he'd come all the way from Southampton to come and see me, which doesn't mean anything to anyone, but it's like about 2 hours, 3 hour drive just to see me play like a 2 hour gig. And I surprised him with this song at the end. And my dad's the sort of guy that doesn't sort of like watching me play. He gets too nervous. He actually gets nervous for the person on the stage.
Yeah.
And he managed to stick around and watch me play that song. And I think he was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
So
So that wasn't your first show.
it was my first paid show.
Oh, really?
It wasn't my first show. Per se, yeah.
So you'd had some experience performing, but it was the first time he'd seen you.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in front of a public audience.
Yeah.
So he was terrified.
I love that.
More nervous than I was. Like, calm down. I was trying to calm him down.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah,
It's okay. So is he a performer?
He's not. No. He. I think he's got a really strong taste in music, and that definitely influenced me to play guitar and write songs and things like that. But he doesn't perform himself. He's a mathematician and a computer programmer.
So what led you into performing?
I actually worked on a campsite in Europe for a couple of summers, way back in sort of the early 2000s. And I met an events manager there. And I was playing guitar one day around our camp where we all lived and worked and things like that. And he heard me and he said, you should make some money out of that. You know, you should play to people and things. And I was like, it sort of struck a chord. And ever since I sort of left that place, I started playing little gigs, open mics and things like that. And it just inspired me to play in front of people, I guess.
Cool.
It was a good platform to start from.
And so I can't remember, do you actually run open mics here?
We don't do open mics. I join in on a lot of open mics.
Oh, okay.
We run a kind of local artist type setup, like MTV Unplugged.
Oh, okay.
Called The Local Artist Living in the Lower Haight in San Francisco. And we book bands. There's like a $5 entry for everyone. And we have a DJ. And we just choose the bands from the San Francisco Bay Area to play each night that kind of complement each other really well.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, it's a fun
And
night.
is that every night?
It's every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Night.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Blimey, if it was every night. Oh my God.
A lot of work. So and they all play acoustic. Or...
We try and go for that acoustic unplugged sound, but we do have bands. We do have like a whole range of stuff. We try and keep it as eclectic as possible.
Right.
We've got a 29th string swing tet or something next week, which is going to be awesome.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And we have like an indie band playing as well, so it can be a nice mix.
Cool.
Of different things. And on the 19th of September, we have a singer-songwriter night. So we'll have like 4 or 5 solo musicians playing and things. It'll be
excellent.
fun.
And we'll put the address up on the Mule Radio website. But where is it?
It's at 424 Haight Street.
Okay.
And that's the Underground SF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Pleasure
thank
to be
you,
here.
and thank you for the song. It was excellent. It was a very good performance. So that's September 19th is the
singer-songwriter night, and then on the 12th is the we have like 2 bands playing.
Okay.
But it changes every week. It's very sort of eclectic mix of bands. Yeah. It's
All
gonna
right.
be fun.
Look for the links on the Mule Radio site, and we will see you next time.